hills of Three Springs, we rise and shine. Friday night lights, it's rocket time. Strap up the pads, hear that crowd roar. Southern pride's knocking on the end zone door. Here come the Rockets, blazing through the night. Blue, white, and gold, we're ready to fight. Small town strong, we one, chasing that glory till the job's done. So light up the sky, let the countdown drop. 3, 2, 1, the Rockets won't stop. Coaches calling plays, fans stomping the stands, backed by the heart of these Pennsylvania lands. Oh, from the first down run to the last play call, we give it our all when fighting ball. Here come the Rockets, white snack. Come the Rockets, white snack. Here come the Rockets, blazing through the night. Blue, white, and gold, we're ready to fight. Small town strong, we stand as one, chasing that glory till the job's done. So light up the sky, let the countdown drop. 3, 2, 1, the Rockets won't stop. Coaches calling plays, fans stomping the stands, backed by the heart of these Pennsylvania lands. Ooh, from the first down run to the last play call, we give it our all when fighting ball. We'll run, the Rockets won't stop. SHCS, stand tall, rise proud. Southern Huntington, say it loud. This is Rocket territory, let's light it up. Here come the Rockets, blazing through the night. Blue, white, and gold, we're ready to fight. Small town strong, we stand as one, chasing that glory till the job's done. So light up the sky, let the countdown drop. 3, 2, 1, the Rockets won't stop. SHCS, stand tall, rise proud. Southern Huntington, say it loud. This is Rocket territory, let's light it up.
Rockets blast off, we flying through the skies. Trojans looking dull, can't even catch our vibes. Blue, white, gold, man, we shine and we glow. Mount Union faded, where'd your colors go?
Yeah, we drippin' that gold, we icy with the blue. You rock that dusty yellow, man, what happened to you? We sharp like a blade, y'all soft like clay. We runnin' this game, you win the way. Step on the field, it's a rocket parade. Your Trojan march slow like they stuck in the shade. Gold so clean, get a squint in your eyes. Mount Union dreams, but SHC rise. Rockets blast off, we flying through the skies. Trojans looking dull, can't even catch our vibes. Blue, white, gold, man, we shine, we glow. Mount Union faded, where'd your colors go? We heat it up, y'all ice cold. Rocket stack wins, Trojans fold. Tryna match swag, then you're too old. Dull blue, fake gold, story told. We kings of the game, crown stays on. Mount Union weak, singing sad songs. This our court, our field, our show. Trojans pack up, time to go. Rockets blast off, we flying through the skies. Trojans looking dull, can't even catch our vibes. Blue, white, gold, man, we shine, we glow. Mount Union faded, where'd your colors go? SHC, rockets fly. Mount Union, say goodbye.
Taking the field, rockets fly high, our fate is sealed. Panthers proud, but they're moving slow. Here comes the blast, watch us steal the show. Blast off, rockets into the sky. flame in the dark. Blast off rockets into the sky. Panthers stumble while we fly by. Claws are dull and they can't keep pace. SHC's gonna win this race. Hey, Panthers fall, rockets rise. Victory's burning in our eyes. So wave that blue, white and gold, stand up proud. SHC, rockets shouted loud. Black Panthers better run and hide, 'cause the rockets are set to collide. So wave that blue, white, and gold, stand up proud. SHC, rockets shout it loud. Black Panthers better run and hide, 'cause the rockets are set to collide. From the hills of Three Springs, we rise with pride. Blue, white, and gold standing side by side. With every snap, we own this fight. The rockets are ready, ignite the night. Fuel the fire, light the flame. Rockets launch, we own this game. Breaking limits, we reach the sky. SHC, watch us fly. Strength in our line, speed in our stride. We battle as one, no fear to hide. Grit in our hearts, steel in our frame. We play with honor, not just for fame. Fuel the fire, light the flame. Rockets launch, we own this game. Breaking limits, we reach the sky. SHC, watch us fly. The drums roll deep, the crowd stands tall. The echoes of pride heard through it all. Under the lights we rise and defend. From the first to the last, we fight to the end. Fuel the fire, light the flame. Rockets launch, we own this game. Breaking limits, we reach the sky. SHC, watch us fly. We wear the name of those who came before, built on sweat, on fight, and something more. Each yard we gain, each stand we hold, writes a new chapter in blue, white, and gold. Fuel the fire, light the Watch us fly.
Engines are burning, the sky's turning black. Shadows are falling, but we won't turn back. Blue, white, and gold, we're born to fight. Rockets are rising, lighting up the night. SHC rockets, we won't fall. Blue, white, and gold, we stand tall. Through fire, through storm, we own the sky. Rockets ignite, we rise, we fly. SHC, we won't break. SHC, we won't shake. Engines are burning, the sky's turning black. Shadows are falling, but we won't turn back. Blue, white, and gold, we're born to fight. Rockets are rising, lighting up the night. SHC rockets, we won't fall. Blue, white, and gold, we stand tall. Through fire, through storm, we own the sky. Rockets ignite, we rise, we fly. We won't break. We won't shake. We won't shake.
From the hills of Three Springs, we rise and shine. Friday night lights, it's rocket time. Strap up the pads, hear that crowd roar. Southern pride's knocking on the end zone door. Here come the rockets, blazing through the night. Blue, white, and gold, we're ready to fight. Small town strong, we stand as one. Chasing that glory till the job's done. So light up the sky, let the countdown drop. 3, 2, 1, the rockets won't stop. Coaches calling plays, fans stomping the stands, backed by the heart of these Pennsylvania lands. Oh, from the first down run to the last play call, we give it our all when fighting ball. Here come the rockets, white side. Come the rockets, white side. Here come the rockets, blazing through the night. Blue, white, and gold, we're ready to fight. Small town strong, we stand as one. Chasing that glory till the job's done. So light up the sky, let the countdown drop. 3, 2, 1, the rockets won't stop. Coaches calling plays, fans stomping the stands, backed by the heart of these Pennsylvania lands. Ooh, from the first down run to the last play call, we give it our all when fighting ball. We'll run, the rockets won't stop. SHCS. stand tall, rise proud. Southern Huntington, say it loud. This is rocket territory, let's light it up. Here come the rockets, blazing through the night. Blue, white, and gold, we're ready to fight. Small town strong, we stand as one. Chasing that glory till the job's done. So light up the sky, let the countdown drop. 3, 2, 1, the rockets won't stop. SHCS, stand tall, rise proud. Southern Huntington, say it loud. This is rocket territory, let's light it up.
Rockets blast off, we flying through the skies. Trojans looking dull, can't even catch our vibes. Blue, white, gold, man, we shine and we glow. Mount Union faded, where'd your colors go?
Yeah, we drippin' that gold, we icy with the blue. You rock that dusty yellow, man, what happened to you? We sharp like a blade, y'all soft like clay. We runnin' this game, you win the way. Step on the field, it's a rocket parade. Your Trojan march slow like they stuck in the shade. Gold so clean, get a squint in your eyes. Mount Union dreams, but SHC rise. Rockets blast off, we flying through the skies. Trojans looking dull, can't even catch our vibes. Blue, white, gold, man, we shine, we glow. Mount Union faded, where'd your colors go? We heat it up, y'all ice cold. Rocket stack wins, Trojans fold. Tryna match swag when you're too old. Dull blue, fake gold, story told. We kings of the game, crown stays on. Mount Union weak, singing sad songs. This our court, our field, our show. Trojans pack up, time to go. Rockets blast off, we flying through the skies. Trojans looking dull, can't even catch our vibes. Blue, white, gold, man, we shine, we glow. Mount Union faded, where'd your colors go? SHC, rockets fly. Mount Union, say goodbye.
Fire it up, we're taking the field. Rockets fly high, our fate is sealed. Panthers prowl, but they're moving slow. Here comes the blast, watch us steal the show. Blast off, rockets into the sky. Panthers stumble while we fly by. Claws are dull and they can't keep pace. SHC's gonna win this race. Hey, Panthers fall, rockets rise. Victory's burning in our eyes. Woo! Blood in black and blue, yeah, that's their fate. We're lighting up this game like a rocket crate. Panthers pounce, but they miss their mark. We're the bright flame in the dark. Blast off, rockets into the sky. Panthers stumble while we fly by. Claws are dull and they can't keep pace. SHC's gonna win this race. Hey, Panthers fall, rockets rise. Victory's burning in our eyes. So wave that blue, white and gold, stand up proud. SHC, rockets shouted loud. Black Panthers, better run and hide, 'cause the rockets are set to collide. So wave that blue, white, and gold, stand up proud. SHC, rockets, shout it loud. Black Panthers better run and hide, 'cause the rockets are set to collide.
From the hills of Three Springs, we rise with pride. Blue, white, and gold standing side by side. With every snap, we own this fight. The rockets are ready, ignite the night. Fuel the fire, light the flame. Rockets launch, we own this game. Breaking limits, we reach the sky. SHC, watch us fly. Strength in our line, speed in our stride. We battle as one, no fear to hide. Grit in our hearts, steel in our frame. We play with honor, not just for fame. Fuel the fire, light the flame. Rockets launch, we own this game. Breaking limits, we reach the sky. SHC, watch us fly. The drums roll deep, the crowd stands tall. The echoes of pride heard through it all. Under the lights we rise and defend. From the first to the last, we fight to the end. Fuel the fire, light the flame. Rockets launch, we own this game. Breaking limits, we reach the sky. SHC, watch us fly. We wear the name of those who came before, built on sweat, on fight, and something more. Each yard we gain, each stand we hold, writes a new chapter in blue, white, and gold. Fuel the fire, light the flame. Rockets launch, we own this game. Breaking limits, we reach the sky. Southern hunting the rockets, watch us fly.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Head Nypoffer Stadium for tonight's matchup between your Southern Huntington Rockets and the Mount Union Trojans. Southern is coming into this with a win against West Branch last week, and Mount Union is coming into this from a win against Juniata Valley last week. Let's see if the boys can keep that momentum in tonight's rivalry game, the last home game of the season. This week I have a co-announcer with me, Jacob Painter.
Hello there. I'm excited to have a good game tonight in the 522 rivalry.
We'll get set to kick off here shortly. Got my roster ready. It's going to be a good night. Let's go, Rockets. And here come your Rockets to start this game. It's going to be a good matchup tonight. We got most of Southern's players are playing tonight. I don't think there's too many injuries. Looks like maybe 2 tonight, but from my understanding, Mount Union has a couple injuries that I don't believe they have any seniors playing tonight. Most of them are injured. Southern will have to look out for Collins. From my understanding, he's running the ball most of the time. So if Southern can rally on their run defense tonight, they might have a really good chance tonight. What do you think, Jacob?
Southern's defense has been pretty strong from what we've seen. They do have a pretty good passing game on offense too. So hopefully they can combine the two tonight and put some. We might see a lot of points up on the board tonight.
I'm hoping. I know that, from my understanding, Mount Union does not pass the ball a lot. Looking at some of their clips, it's a lot of running. Direct snap to the running back. I think Collins is their running back, but he's in at quarterback now because their quarterback, I forget his name. I don't have the positions, just the numbers down. But I think their starting quarterback is injured, so he hasn't been playing most of the season. So I think he's doing a lot of direct snap, kind of like Wildcat, with 2 running backs ahead of him blocking on the outside. So if we can stop him on the outside, we could have a really good chance tonight.
I'll be interested to see how Coach Foster plans for that then.
I did hear
A lot of 8-man boxes maybe.
I heard that there's rumors of a 5-man linebacker.
Oh,
So they're really gunning for this stopping the run offense.
I'm a big fan of unique defensive game plans. I hope he pulls a good one out tonight.
Tonight's captains are Jesse McGacken, Levi Morgan, Drew Flood, and Maverick Huntsman. For Mount Union, we got Levi Hunsinger and Nasir Collins. They're about to do the coin toss. Looks like Southern has won the toss, and they're electing to receive. Now this game's about to get underway. Set the kick for Mount Union is 23, Jamin Runk. Make sure I got that name right. Back deep is 24, Eli Rice for Southern.
Quite an interesting alignment, so I might have to watch for an onside.
Oh, it's a deep kick. And out of bounds. Flag on the play. The ball is set at the 35 for the Rockets because of that kickoff out of bounds. And that ref has an arm on him. My goodness. Snyder lined up in shotgun. Witzel in motion, but we got a penalty on the play. False start on the Rockets. A 5-yard penalty. Still remaining first down, so it makes it 1st and 15 for the Rockets. Snyder still back in shotgun. Witzel in motion. Another flag.
That'll be another false start. We got the jitters here.
False start on Rockets again. Another 5 yards. It makes it 2nd and 20 for the Rockets on this first drive of the game. It's got to be hurting for them now. Again, Snyder back in the shotgun. Witzel back in motion. Back to pass. And it is intercepted by Nasir Collins. Turnover on downs. That is Trojans' ball.
Collins jumped that rat hard. He saw it coming. Just a little bit out ahead of the receiver and right to the defender.
He's going to be the one they're going to have to watch all night. He's, that kid's fast. So, Collins back around the outside and stopped by multiple Rockets. There at the 20-yard line. Looks like gain of maybe 2. Yeah, making it 2nd and 8 for the Mount Union Trojans. Collins back in shotgun. Quads to the left. Cross back to pass. Runs. Takes off for it. Stuffed by Aiden Cromwell. Stuffed at the line of scrimmage by Cromwell.
Good play. Trying to draw him off there with the quick screen out to the outside. They didn't fall for it.
We're going to be seeing that probably all night tonight. Like I said, I don't think Mount Union does a lot of throwing, so they're going to be ready for it. It's just, can they stop it? Collins back in the shotgun. Takes off to the right. Met at the line of scrimmage, still driving forward. stuffed. Gain of about maybe 5 on the play. At the 15-yard line. So that makes it 4th and 3 for the Trojans. Let's see if your Rockets can stop them. Collins back in shotgun, steps back to pass. Rolls out to his right. He gets it off to number 9, Kenton Osborne, for a Mount Union touchdown.
It was a really nice throw across his body. I mean, they had to play the run and the pass.
He read that defense. He drew them all to him, and then he was able to get it off.
Yep.
Jamin Runk to kick the extra point. And even with a fumbled snap, it is up and it's good. So your Mount Union Trojans now lead 7-0. Jamin Runk to kick off for the Trojans again on the hash. Back deep for the Rockets is 24 Eli Rice. And it is squibbed to Kason Gipe, it looked like. But is recovered at the 26-yard line. That is Southern's ball now. 1st and 10 for the Rockets. Snyder back in shotgun. Let's see if he can shake off that last interception and get a good drive going. Back to pass. Intended for number 7, Watkins, but is incomplete. That makes 2nd and 10 for the Rockets. Snyder back in shotgun again. Trips to the right. Drops back to pass. Quick pass to Watkins. Stopped at the line of scrimmage still, though, making it 3rd and 10 for the Rockets.
Yeah, they tried to go with the quick screen there, but he was pretty disciplined about it. When he cut back inside towards everyone, that usually means the play is going to go down pretty quickly.
We just got to hope the Rockets can get a good drive going here. They're coming up short on most of the plays they're doing now.
You got to be careful here because we've already passed it a couple times, and now Mount Union's going to be keyed towards the pass here.
Yeah, Mount Union's going to do a lot of running, and if we can't stop that and we can't move the ball, that's kind of the game. So Snyder back to pass. intended for 22 Corbin Witzel. Then complete. So it brings up 4th and 10 for the Rockets. Snyder's deep is back to punt for the Rockets. Collins and Posey back to return for the Trojans. Flag thrown on the play. He's still on his feet. Taken down.
Good punt, good discipline there by Southern Huntington on the coverage there. We'll be interested to see what the flag is.
They just need to break down and start wrapping up more. There's these hand or arm tackling doesn't, tends not to work. See what this flag's about. And we also have an injury on the field. Looks like the penalty is against Mount Union. And Mount Union's players up and being able to get off the field. And that was number 9, Kenton Osborne. So Mount Union will take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line, looks like. Collins back in the shotgun. Flag on the play. Let's see what it is. False start on the Trojans. They'll take him back 5, so that'll be 1st and 15 for the Trojans.
Quarterback, draw! Draw! Draw!
Nasir right up the middle. Stopped by a plethora of Rockets. Gain of about 7 for Nasir. That looks like it'll make it 2nd and 8 for the Trojans.
44 straight. Strong, mass,
Nasir to the outside, dropping back to pass. Maverick back there, and Nasir takes off. Down the sideline, pushed out of bounds. It looks to be about the 48-yard line. That's enough for a Trojans first down.
And there they go again. They got to keep the outside contained on the quarterback there, because he can come back around to the other side at any time. The temptation's always to rush down inside, but you got to stay outside, especially with a quarterback who can run fast.
It's one thing when you got a fast quarterback, but then you have a running back who's already really fast back there, who has the option to throw it if he needs to, but he's just going to take off most of the time. So he takes it back, and he's outside to the left again. And he tripped up at about the Rockets' 46-yard line, 47-yard line, making it 2nd and 5 for the Trojans. But like you said, that's a lot of what they're going to be doing tonight is either step back to draw them in and take off, or he's going to try to pass. And when he takes a couple steps, they're going to think he's going to run, so they're going to draw to him. So he's going to open up these routes. Collins back in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Throws it. Picked off by the Rockets. Oh, incomplete pass. Almost picked off by the Rockets. Good coverage, good pressure. Makes it 3rd and 5 for the Trojans.
Yeah, that was a nice blitz coming off the corner there. I don't think Collins saw it till the last second, so he couldn't really run away from it.
And almost picked off. That was a good dive. If we had an instant replay, we probably could challenge that. Maybe next season we'll get that for you. Collins back in shotgun all by himself in the backfield. Chips to the right, 2 to the left. Steps back. Got to throw. He's got time. He's rolling out to the left. He tosses it. Incomplete pass. Number 9, Kenton Osborne was the intended receiver, but there is a flag on the play. It looks like he was past line of scrimmage. It's an ineligible man downfield that is declined by Coach Foster. That brings up a 4th and 5 for the Trojans. Still good coverage, good pressure. You just got to be careful. He could take off at any second.
Yeah, the contain was a lot better on that one. He got off a great throw, but it just wasn't right on the mark.
If Osborne would have had like 2 more steps, that would have been a great catch straight down the sideline. So still good coverage that someone was right there, right behind him. Collins back in the backfield again by himself, trips to the left, steps back to pass, throws it, and broken up by number 26, Assad Kerwick. That is a turnover on downs. 1st down for the Rockets at their own 47-yard line.
Yeah, so they keep bringing Cromwell off the edge, and it's helping keep the quarterback contained in there. They brought him off a couple times now.
These blitzes are definitely getting to Collins there. And it is looking like he's playing both sides of the ball, so he's definitely going to be tired by the end of the night. So you got Snyder in the backfield. Shotgun, trips to the left. Keeps it. Still on his feet. That's a 1st down for the Rockets. Gain of about 13 there for Snyder on the keeper. Seems like they might have found their rhythm right here. We'll see if they can keep it up. Finally getting the 1st down and moving the ball. Snyder in shotgun, trips to the left. Sending Witzel in motion to the right. Toss to Flood on the right. Still on his feet. Still going for a gain of about 8. 8 there on the play. Making it 2nd. No, gain of 9 there. Making it 2nd and 1 for the Rockets. Good run by Flood.
Hit a nice cutback there at the end, too. You can't ever give up on the backside of the play. He got a cutback inside field, got a couple more yards out of it.
He's definitely a hard runner, but he's got good ball carrier vision. Snyder back and shotgun again. Trips to the left. Hand off to Rice up the middle. Pushes forward for about 2 yards there, making a first down for the Rockets. Snyder shotgun again, trips to the left. Steps back to pass. Thrown to Rice, but is incomplete. That brings up 2nd and 10 for the Rockets.
Yeah, the throw was there. I don't know how far he would have gotten if he would have caught it. Maybe he was right on it.
That might have been 2 or 3 yards in that play, but Snyder back in shotgun, trips to the left again. Back to pass. Flag on the play. Slung to Witzel. He is through and tackled at about the 10-yard line, but there is a flag on the play. We'll see what that is. See if it brings him back or it holds. False start on the Rockets. Illegal formation on for the Rockets. It's a 5-yard penalty, so that brings up 2nd and 15 for the Rockets. A little bit of confusion on the play there, but Snyder backed up in shotgun, trips to the left. Drops back to pass. Thrown to Witzel, incomplete. That brings up 3rd and 15 for the Rockets. Snyder back in shotgun, trips to the left again. Drop backs to pass. Throws it deep to the left. Incomplete. They're looking for a flag, but none to be seen.
I don't think they're going to get it.
Intended for Jace. Incomplete. That brings up 4th and 15 for the Rockets.
It was pretty close. Looks like they're going to err on the side of caution here.
From this angle, I didn't see too much if he was hovering over him or fully on him. I don't know.
Southern gets up to the line quickly here. Looks like they're going to go for it here in 4th and 15.
Back to his pass.
And just a little off.
Looks like it was intended for Witzel there. Turnover on downs. Trojans will take over at their own 35-yard line. 36-yard line.
Yeah, wait, we'll go 2 plays, go 44, shade, let's shade weak. Weak, shade weak.
One of our sponsors tonight is Orbis on Your True Value Hardware. located in Orbazonia. Collins to the right.
Good. Jesse, you gotta wrap up.
Stopped at about the 44-yard line, bringing up 2nd and 3 for the Trojans.
Shade, straw, mash,
Collins in the backfield all by himself. Up the middle, draw. Block in the back. So penalty on the play. Flag probably drawn back on Mount Union. Sometimes kind of hard to contain your emotion on which side you guys air on. You know, we're a bit we have a little bit of we're from southern side, so kind of see that block coming a mile away.
Sometimes it's hard to, when you know your quarterback's going to run around, you got to hold those pass blocks maybe, or those run blocks a little bit longer than you might expect to.
Collins in the backfield by himself again. Another flag on the play. Up the middle. Collins gained of about 4 on the play, but there is a flag down.
It's an illegal shift on Mount Union. I'll drop it back another 5 yards.
Still 2nd down. Collins back by himself, quad to the left.
out. There you go, Eli.
Quick pass to number 2, Houston Posey, stopped by the Rockets for a loss of yards. A loss of about 3 there. That makes it 3rd and looks like 23, I believe.
At 21.
Yeah, 3rd and 21 for the Trojans.
Yeah, Southern sniffed that one out.
If they got
looks like a lot of their offense is going to be based around, are you paying attention to whenever they run?
Formation
or are they
is.
Or
If they got 4 to the left, it's either going to be a quick pass that side or that's the side Collins is going to run to. Like right here,
he's
got.
been doing a lot of backside stuff too, hoping that maybe they can outman him over there.
Yeah, they got 4 to the left right now. He's in the backfield by himself again. Drop back to pass. Tosses to number 3. It's caught for a gain of about, looks like 10 there. That makes it 4th down for the Trojans, but that's about 4th and 13 for the Trojans. Back to punt, it looks like Jamin Runk.
Walk it out. Gage!
Back deep for the Rockets is Assad Kerouic. Kerouic catches, returns still on his feet. Is taken about down at about the 40-yard line, but there is a flag on the play. illegal formation on the Trojans, and that is declined. So now it is Rockets ball, 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Snyder back in the shotgun. 2 running backs on either side of him. Drops back to pass. Throws it deep. Way overthrown. Gage Reed was the intended receiver there. Incomplete. That is 2nd and 10 for the Rockets.
David, I've already seen a minor change. I talked about this a lot during the last home game we were at. They actually flared the running back out there. That drove me crazy the last time because they were crashing off the edges, and if they had just thrown to a flare on the outside, there was plenty of field.
I didn't even notice that. So they got him actually going out as another option there if they come in too quick. It's like timeout on the field. Rockets. Another sponsor tonight is State Farm, Orbezonia, Amanda Jenkins State Farm. If you need car insurance, homeowners insurance, boat insurance, I think now pet insurance, or if you want to bundle everything, head on over to Amanda Jenkins State Farm in Orbezonia on Ridgely Street. Also, George's Used Cars. If you need a good, dependable ride that gets you from point A to point B and makes you feel good about the decision, head on over to George's Used Cars in Orbezonia. Also on Ridgely Street on the outside of town, right near Sandy Ridge. Snyder back in shotgun with a running back on either side of him. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Steps back to pass. Throws deep. Intended for Jace Watkins, way over his head. Makes it 3rd and 10 for the Rockets. Official timeout. Snyder back in shotgun. Back to pass. Thrown to Flood. Flood takes off. Gain of about 12 there for Flood, and that's a Rockets first down. And I think right there was what you're looking for, Jacob.
Yeah, the running back out there is a perfectly viable option. You don't need to get it all in one play.
Seems like they just need just that little pickup to get the first down and keep the drive going. Snyder back in shotgun, back to pass. Comes out to his left. Tosses to Rice, caught. Throw to the outside, still on his feet, pushing forward, and brought down at about the 33-yard line. It's another first down for the Rockets. Looks like Snyder's getting more comfortable sitting back there and looking for receivers than trying to just let it go. We've seen most games recently that he has no time to throw, so he's just letting it go deep.
Yeah, the running backs are getting out there, getting in space, and it's making them easy targets for Snyder. We know he can hit the deep ball. We've seen it. But being able to throw underneath is going to take him to the next level here.
Getting them short passes, pad your stats a little bit, going how many for how many, just getting these catches and just keeping the drive alive. Too many of these long bombs that just can't be caught because I will say that Mount Union is defending the long passes very well tonight. So these short underneath throws, getting them either a few yards or what looks to be mostly first downs here is really good for the Rockets.
David, I'd also like to see him run the football for a little bit more. They've been throwing a lot of passes, and the runs they've done look pretty good.
I think you're right. Yeah, we need to get some more runs up the middle, more outside runs. But that brings us to the second quarter. So after one, the score is Mount Union 7, Southern Huntington 0. But I think Southern's looks like they're hunting that goal line. They're playing pretty hard right now.
Yeah, the O-line's held up pretty nicely tonight.
I've noticed, though, in the past couple games that Mount Union is a second-half team. These games they've had it real close in the first half, and they just kind of pull away in the second half. So let's hope that Southern can keep up with them all night. They don't have that many players in the team, so these kids are going to be tired. So Southern can use that to their advantage. If these kids are tired, all they got to do is just keep going. And that's what when we were in Pee Wee, a lot of conditioning. Coach, I tell you what, Coach Myers was always like, "This is what conditioning is for. This is what you're this for. In the fourth quarter, we don't want you being tired."
Yep, got 3 more quarters to play.
Snyder back the shotgun, drops back to pass. He throws it. Caught by Flood. Complete to Drew Flood on the Mount Union's 20-yard line, and they are just driving this ball. First down, Rockets.
I mean, it's there every play. And until Mount Union starts crashing down on the running backs, and that'll let him throw it over the top a little bit easier.
Southern showed they can play with heart. These home games, they got the home field advantage. The fans are here watching. He drops back to pass. Takes it off in the middle. Looks like gain of about 5 there on the quarterback keeper for Snyder. Brings up second and 5 for the Rockets, or second and 6? Somewhere close in that range. Steve says it's second and 6. Snyder back in shotgun. We got trips to the left. Hand off to Flood up the middle. Flood still on his feet. Brought down at about the 3-yard line, but there is a flag on the play. Looks like it's going to be on Southern. It was in the backfield there. Holding on Southern. Still second down, making it second and 15 for the Rockets. Snyder back in shotgun. Rice to his right, trips to the left. Fumbled. Picks up. Oh, almost intercepted there by Mount Union, but is incomplete on the play. Rice was the intended receiver. Broken up by Husson Posey. Sorry if I'm butchering that name. Posey on the play. Almost intercepted. Brings up 3rd and 15 for the Rockets.
Yeah, you just got to be careful. You can't. That was supposed to be a quick route, but the fumble and the snap, I think, messed up the timing there.
We don't want like the first drive where it was picked off mid-route. Snyder back to pass. Takes it on the right. It's a gain of about maybe 4 there on the play, 4 or 5. Bringing up 4th and 11 for the Rockets on their own 21-yard line. On the Mount Union 21-yard line, my mistake. Snyder in the backfield, shotgun, trips to the left, drops back to pass. And flag on the play. Gage Reed was the intended receiver. Looks like pass interference.
Yeah, the other one we saw was a little bit ticky-tack. That one, he definitely got there early.
Got to let him touch the ball first before he can hit him. You touch the ball, then you can light him up. But till then, you got to wait. Pass interference against Mount Union. That still makes it 4th down for the Rockets, but now 4th and inches for the Rockets. Snyder back in shotgun. Let's see if they can get this 4th and inches. Timeout, Mount Union. Southern, my bad.
All right, 4th and 1. What do you run here?
If it were me, I would have flood in, honestly. Because you would have your 2 options there. You either hand off to Flood up the middle or Snyder would be a keeper. Either way, you could have Flood power through or Flood on a fake blocking for Snyder.
Yeah, I have to. I think Flood here probably is the play.
I think Rice is a hard runner, but I think that Flood would give that just that little bit of edge for how much power he has.
I think first you try to get him to jump. if
That's a very risky play in this situation because you don't want your own team jumping. Honestly, I think they should have Snyder with both running backs beside him because then you got 2 options for 2 blockers. Either Rice, hand it off to Rice, hand off to Flood, or keeper, and then you have 2 blockers either way.
Yeah, I think you run just a zone or a dive right up the middle. Either way, it's all going to come down to
Who wants it more?
Who wins at the line of scrimmage?
Who wants it more? Snyder back in the shotgun with Rice to his left, trips to the left. Snyder pushes forward. Looks like he might have got it. Puts himself right under center and then takes off to the right. And that is a 1st down for the Rockets. That's 1st and goal at the 9-yard line. Now let's see if the Rockets can punch it in.
Nice little design there. They haven't lined up. They haven't lined up under center the entire time, so him walking up under center should have sent off some warning bells, but good play.
Now he's back in shotgun again. Flood to his left, trips to the left. Hand off to Flood, who is eaten up in the backfield. Mount Union kind of sniffed that play out. Loss of about 1 or 2 there, I believe. That makes it 2nd. Actually made back to the line of scrimmage there, so 2nd and goal at the 9 for the Rockets still. Snyder back in the shotgun. Back to pass. Quick pass. Flag on the play. Assad Carrick was the intended receiver. 3 flags in play. You know you've done wrong when the refs are tossing 3 flags at you.
I have a feeling this is going to be a personal foul. That seemed like a high hit there.
At least pass interference for sure. Personal foul on the Trojans. Play second down, half distance to goal there, so it's going to be 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line for the Rockets. Snyder back in the shotgun with 2 running backs to either side of him. Handoff to Flood. Met in the backfield by plenty of Trojans. Seems like they're sniffing out these handoffs now. Still, it's 3rd down now, still at the 5-yard line. 3rd and goal for the Rockets.
I think there's maybe a chance here for some misdirection. If you can get the defense rolling one way, they're playing pretty aggressively.
And so there's some arguments between Coach Foster and the ref here.
Oh, the one play clock isn't working. Seems like we're having some play clock issues down on the field. It's causing some confusion. So
they're going to try to call a penalty on Rockets for a delayed game, but there wasn't a delayed game. There was still about 13 seconds left of the play clock. Just the one down the other end zone was wrong. He's down there arguing, but the other play clock was working fine. Just the one at the south end zone, north end zone, which I'm not sure which direction's which. I believe it's the north end zone. Wasn't working correctly. Third and 10 for the Rockets. Center back in the shotgun, rolls to his left, breaks out, tosses to his left there to Gage Reed, but incomplete. That is 4th and 10 for the Rockets.
Was a nice little move for there from Snyder to get out of the sack, but not quite where we needed it to be.
Looks like the Rockets are going to come out and try to kick it. Still on a referee timeout here. Still some confusion about the play clock here, so we'll get the play started here in a minute. Looks like Southern's going to elect to go for 3 points. Gage Reed in to kick the field goal. Kick is up. And it's good. Southern gets 3 points on the board. Now your score is Southern 3, Mount Union 7. Reeds have to kick off for the Rockets. Back deep for Mount Union is Collins. Kick is up. Onside. Recovered by Braden Richards there on Mount Union's 44-yard line. Collins in the backfield takes off to the left, up the middle again. And he is met by, looked like Dalton Sechrist, but gain of about 7 there on the play. So that brings up 2nd and 3 for the Trojans.
Yep, so that's what you got to be careful of. You know, they keep running to the strong side, but you got to be careful. They might cut it back. They cut it back a whole way across the field and got many yards out of it.
They're showing a lot of formations. Not too many plays from it, but they're showing which direction they can run to. And you got Collins step back to throw. And he's pressured, and he takes off up the middle. First down. Brought down, though, on the 42-yard line by the Rockets. It makes it 1st and 10 for the Trojans now.
44, shade, strong, mass, weak.
Collins in the backfield by himself. Goes to the left side. Wrapped up and stuffed by Eli Rice.
Good, solid form tackle there.
That looks to be about a loss of a yard, doesn't it?
44, shade.
Either he made the line of scrimmage or that was a loss. Look, okay, so he made back the line of scrimmage. But that was a good play. 2nd and 10 for the Trojans now.
Yeah, you want to see a textbook linebacker chasing tackle. That was it right there.
Break down, wrap up, drive through. Timeout. Trojans.
So hey, Fred, make sure they know that we haven't run that through. Yes, 44, slant, left.
Colin and shotgun in the backfield all by himself. Trips to the right, 2 to the left. Steps back to pass. Tosses it deep. Caught by number 2, Posey. Great pass, great catch. Down at the Rockets' 5-yard line.
Shade strong. 44, shade strong. Pinch, double stone.
Collins goes out to the right, passing. Caught by Leonard, number 8, but stopped at about the 1-yard line. Making, touchdown. Touchdown Trojans.
Good job. He just fell down. Yeah, he fell down in his turn. We just can't give up a 50-yard pitch. They've had 2 pass plays all night. Hey, listen, 2 pass plays all night.
Rank in to kick the extra point. Block. Southern blocked the kick.
Here's like 5 yards.
Your score now, Mount Union 13, Southern 3. rank set to kick off for the Trojans now. Back deep is Eli Rice, Asad Kerwick, and Witzel. Kick is underway. Caught by Rice. Drives forward, still on his feet, driving forward. He's taken down at about the 35-yard line. That makes 1st and 10 for the Rockets. Snyder back at shotgun. Shovel pass there to Flood. Gain of about 5 on the play, but there is a flag. Holding on the Rockets. It's a 5-yard penalty. That makes it 1st and 15 for the Rockets. 10-yard penalty. 1st and 20 for the Rockets. Snyder back in shotgun. Rice to his right, trips to the left, sends Witzel in motion. Toss to Witzel on the right side. Stiff arms.
That's a good call.
Second down for the Rockets. 2nd and 14. 2nd and 13, it looks like. Snyder and shotgun. Flood to his right, trips to the left. Drops back to pass. Throws it deep to Kerwick. Intercepted by Mount Union. Number 2, Posey, intercepted. He brings it back to what looks to be the Rockets' 45-yard line. Now that's 1st and 10 for the Trojans.
Lived by the long ball, he died by the long ball. It was a good defensive play there. They both had a chance for it. Those 50-50 jump balls are hard to come down with.
Ain't that the truth? We've seen that for some reason, I caught a ball in triple coverage, and even Jacob was surprised about that. Yeah, I was surprised about that.
I think that's the only pass I ever saw you catch.
I caught 4. Collins in the backfield rolls out to his right. Completed. Number 88, Richards. 1st and 10 for the Trojans. I mean, I didn't get the nickname Stonehands for a reason. Collins back in shotgun. Rolls out to his left, looking to throw. Tosses it. Caught by Hooper. Gain of about 11 on the play, making it 1st and 10 for the Trojans. Collins back in shotgun. Sends Posey in motion. Toss to Posey. Stuffed at the line of scrimmage, but there's a flag down.
Take this. Yeah, that was Cohen.
There's also a player down on the field.
No. Pat's talking about covering the flag.
Illegal shift by Mount Union. Still makes it first down for the Trojans, but there is a injured player down on the field.
What was the penalty first, Fred? What was the penalty? But what is it? I want 35. I was saying 35. Let's go 35. I still want to explode wheat. Or explode. Yeah. In the boundary. Explode the boundary.
I know the first. I don't. I'll have to look at the trips. Are they way far back on the receivers?
2 minutes left. Football right. Scores of other games less than round 14. Average 0. Huntington 27. Bedford 7. Valley 13. River Kirk 8.
That's what I was looking at too. I know the first one.
Bellwood Inn is 26. Chesapeake 13. Clear Spring, Maryland 14. Smithsburg 7. You remember we played Clear Spring here this year.
We have an ambulance down on the field.
Well, it's that out route. You see, the out route is about 10 in the flat. When we're in 3, we just have to get width. Yeah, let Cohen know that, because he'll be over here on the field. be aware of that, peep out. Width would be good. Width.
Take a peek when they're way back. No, you don't want to take your eyes off the run.
Well, I don't think they're getting their eyes off of the ball. I don't think they're getting their eyes off the ball.
No, yeah, the corners and your deep players, your cover 2 6, you got to
But those out.
Down there and talk about
He sounds good to me.
stuff going on.
I think it is.
Hey, tell him if we can get him outside the pocket, we can throw past, go crazy. If we can roll him out, we can get us 6 yards. Yeah, if we can run. We need to get him to roll out and get up the field a little bit. It's wide open. Mike was up, I was talking to myself.
No, I hate it.
It's going to be there.
just has to know, Fred, that if we bring Gage, that Aiden might have to drop deeper. Second down and they can go over if they want. Second down and something. Hey, if just let Aiden know that if he might have to get a little bit more depth in his drop, bring him Gage if it's a pass, and they have like, you know what I'm saying? And if they're in 2x2, right, it'll be a storm. Right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Circle them up. Circle them up, just like they would have coming in at halftime. Stretch.
The injured player is now in the ambulance. Teams are lining up to stretch and circle up to resume play here soon. We're not sure who the injured player is, but whoever that is, it seemed like it was a collar injury. So keep them in your prayers.
Hats to the ball, hats to the ball. Mavericks to the field, right? You got Maverick to the field? Yeah, but is Maverick the field defensive end? Who runs better? Him or Cody? Yeah, I know that, but Carter's the other DN. Make sure we have 35 personnel. They might want to take like a little jog here or something. If I had it, get him bouncing a little bit or something. What? Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? No, I was asking which personnel you. I thought you had Carter and Mav on the field in the 35. Now it looks like it's Maverick, Pete.
All right, let's get this game back underway. First and 15 for the Trojans after the penalty, after the injury. Collins goes to his left. He goes to throw. He's going to throw it, and he tosses it. And it is caught, but there is another flag. There's 3 flags in play, and another player down.
Yeah, he took a nasty hit at the end of that, and I think they're gonna get. I think they're gonna get Southern for both flags here for personal fouls.
Yeah, number 9 is now down on the field for Mount Union, which is Kenton Osborne.
What'd they call over there then?
Let's see what these penalties are.
I don't know what they're calling down here. Defensive kick.
Osborne getting to his feet. Looks like he was rattled on that play. Looks like there's 2 personal fouls in the play, offsetting for both teams. Repeat first down, 1st and 15 for the Trojans.
Yeah, actually, it looks like there was a personal foul on the hit on the receiver, and the other one was ineligible downfield.
Oh, okay.
Same thing though. They're-
Both offset.
Yep.
Hey. Explode right. Cohen's exploding.
We're offsetting penalties, one on each team.
Timeout, Mount Union.
Timeout.
Go over that with Cohen and Eli.
Collins in shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Ref putting more time back on the clock.
Yeah, he's sticking with the
Was it?
Apex. What's the difference?
They got it.
They got it.
Colin rolls to his right. Throws it deep. And incomplete.
Yeah, we're just staying in 35.
Looked like 88. Braden Richards was the intended receiver. That brings up 2nd and 15 for the Trojans.
Storm and Eli again.
Collins in shotgun.
Bunch. Sweet.
Rolls out to his right. Throws it. Goes to throw. Pressured. Tosses it. And it is caught by number 3, Tyre Hooper, and that is a touchdown for the Trojans.
Touchdown, Mount.
But, Fred, it's like we have.
Yeah, they're having a hard time sticking with him on these long developing routes, and they're throwing it across the field. The ball's hanging up there, and they're just not close enough to get to it.
I'm not sure if they're too afraid to get a pass interference or what, but, I mean, there's plenty of opportunity to go up for that ball. If it's in the air, it's fair game. Timeout, Trojans.
Timeout. Mountain.
They're going to go for 2. So let's get in the 40. 44. Shade. We have to break on the ball.
Pretty much abandoned inside road. So if you go 35, you're going to right. And if you keep doing it, it's going to be scrambling and play the edges, get some deep guys. They got to get down to concept.
Yeah, I think so. It'd be crazy. I just want to stay in that 44 shade strong. Sprint right. Archer! Sprint right.
Looks like they're going to go for 2 here. Collins in the shotgun.
Sprint right!
Takes a snap, runs to his right, goes to look to throw, but he is met in the backfield and looks like he is stopped. 2-point conversion is no good. Southern holds them. Your score now is Mount Union 19, Southern Huntington 3.
Seconds left to go in the second quarter. New score, Mount Union 19, Southern 3.
Rank set to kick for the Trojans. Back deep for the Rockets is Rice, Reed, and Witzel.
Rank kicking off the Trojans. Back deep. Rice, Witzel, Carroll.
And the kick is underway. Reed returns. And he is met at about the 35-yard line. It is 1st and 10 for the Rockets.
Southern Huntington will have it 1st and 10. 36. 35.
Witzel or Snyder's back in shotgun. Rolls out to his right, looking to pass. Throws to Watkins. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 for the Rockets.
Yeah, there just wasn't a whole lot there. Even if he had caught it, the defender was right there, playing him pretty tight.
Seems like Mount Union's playing tight on these pass plays now. So maybe Southern needs to start going with the running back little routes to the out routes there, or start running the ball some more.
Wouldn't mind seeing a double move here down the sideline too. That'd be
Get a good wheel route going.
yeah.
Snyder's back in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Back to pass. Rolls out to his right, looking for receivers. Incomplete. Reed was the intended receiver. 3rd and 10 for the Rockets.
That brings up 3rd down for the Rockets.
Snyder back in shotgun. Drops back to pass. Throws to Reed. Caught. And he gets down at about the 46-yard line. Mount Union's is a 1st down for the Rockets. 1st and 10.
Nice mid-level route there. He got time to throw it and laid it right on him. That's what they need to drive down the field. They're going to have to play with a little bit of urgency, though. We're counting down here.
You got to get these short routes in quick. Maybe get a couple cross routes that go out of bounds. We got Snyder back in the shotgun again. Trips to the right. Drops back to pass. Intended for Watkins, but is incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 for the Rockets. Snyder back in the shotgun. Steps back. The pass. Throws it deep. Intended for Witzel. Called incomplete. Makes it 3rd and 10 for the Rockets.
Just a little far out there. He had a step there on the defender, but
I think if he would have went for Watkins a little over his shoulder, that Watkins was there. He had Witzel by about 5 yards. Snyder in the shotgun, trips to the left. Back to pass. Caught by Witzel. No, I saw Kerwick there. First down for the Rockets. Brought down at, looks to be the 12-yard line. First and 10 for the Rockets at the 12. See if they can punch it in here before half. We got about just over a minute left. Let's see if the Rockets can punch it in. Snyder back in shotgun. Rolls out to his right. Intercepted by the Trojans in the end zone. First and 10 for the Trojans. Turnover on downs.
Yeah, that was. I don't think that was a throw he should have made. There were a couple defenders right there in the radius of the ball.
Ball will come out to the 20-yard line. Mount Union will have it first and 10.
Collins in shotgun, back by himself. Drops back to pass. Caught by number 3, Tyre Hooper. Quickly met by Watkins. Gain of about 5 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 5 for the Trojans.
Looks like my Union's just going to let the clock run. I think they might have to run one more play.
Looks like we're going to roll into the half.
Yeah, looks like Mountain has to have one more play here for halftime. Collins in the backfield by himself, just runs it forward. And met just short of the first down, but that will bring us into halftime. Your score, Mount Union 19, Southern Huntington 3.
Drill set. Wendy Morgan. Campfire basket. Beth Price. East Broad Top basket. Penny Love. Fall basket. Scott Clue. Fall Duncan basket. Tara McFadden.
So here at halftime, looks like Southern's band is going to start off halftime. Oh, Mount Union's band is here.
East Broad Top basket number 2. Lindsay Frost. Ticket number 103. Lindsay Frost. Pampered Chef. Lane Druitt. Sensi basket. Amy Boyer. Halloween Kapoor.
So Mount Union's band is going to go first. So in that time, we're going to do tonight's sponsor, George's Used Cars, and then after that, Southern Huntington Rocket Band.
All of my life I've chased that feeling, that rush of scoring a touchdown, the crowd roaring, the band playing.
You know what? Getting a great car, especially from a place that treats you right, locally, here in Orbizonia, that's a touchdown all in itself. You see, when you're looking for a dependable ride, it's not about just getting from point A to B. It's about feeling good about your decision, feeling like you've won.
And at George's, they make it easy, smooth, like a perfect spiral. Whether you're buying a secondary car or buying a new driver their very first car.
See what I mean? Buying a car at Georgia's Used Cars isn't just a purchase, it's a victory. So come on down to Georgia's Used Cars.
Let's
Get you your next touchdown.
Chef basket, Elaine Druitt. Please collect your baskets.
Back to work.
Getting ready to start the second half here. Reed is set to kick off for the Rockets, waiting for Mount Union to get set. Looks like Collins and Hooper back deep to receive for the Trojans. And the kick is up. And is recovered by, looks like, Micah Atherton. Nope. Richards returns it on a squib, it looked like, at the 45-yard line at their own for the Trojans. 1st and 10.
Not 100% sure if they weren't trying there for an onside kick, but I don't think it worked out quite how they envisioned it.
I think they've been trying different kickers just about every game, so I'm not sure who their actual kicker is. It might change throughout the whole entire season. Collins in backfield by himself, steps back to pass, and he rolls out to the left, and he is met by a couple rockets there. Only gain of about a yard. Makes it 2nd and 9 for the Trojans. Collins in shotgun back by himself. Steps back, quick pass to number 3. Hooper. It's like gain of about 5 on the play. Making it 3rd and 3 for the Trojans.
Good play there by the Rocket defensive line getting over there. I didn't quite catch the number, but they played down the line and kept it from being a bigger game than what it could have been.
Collins rolls out to the right. Breaks free. He breaks free from everybody, and he is right down the sideline and touchdown, Trojans. It's about a 55-yard run there for the Trojans. Rankin to attempt the point after. And kick is up. And it's good. Your score now is Trojans 26, Rockets 3.
Yeah, they just lost contain there on Collins, and I don't know if I didn't quite see it. It looked like the corner kind of lost contain on him, and that was that after that.
There's still plenty of ball game left. We've seen that Rockets can move the ball, and they can stop them. Let's see if they can shut Collins down and start moving the ball here. Make fewer mistakes and actually, put the ball into the end zone and not into somebody else's hands. Rank set to kick off for the Trojans. Back deep is Rice, Kerwick, and Witzel. The kick is up. Picked up by Rice. Plows through a couple of Trojans there. Being brought down at about the 33-yard line, 34-yard line. Making it 1st and 10 for the Rockets. See if they can get a good drive going here. Snyder back in shotgun, trips to the left. One receiver to the right. Two to the right. One in motion. Drops back to pass. Throws to Flood. Caught. Pushes forward. Gains about 13 there, making it a first down for the Rockets at their own 45.
Good play, good start. You don't have to get it all in one play here.
Short little burst, just keep the drive moving. That's all we got to do. Keep it moving. Snyder back in the shotgun again. Two to the right, two to the left. Back to pass. Throws it deep to Kerwick, and it is caught. Down at about the 12-yard line. First down for the Rockets. It's a good 40-ish yard pass from Snyder to Kerwick.
Got behind the defender there, made a good catch, and they're all the way down inside the red zone again.
And this is where they've been struggling all night, so let's see if they can punch it in now. Short passes or run the ball. Let's make fewer mistakes and try to punch it in. Hand off to Flood, and he is stuffed in the backfield. Loss of about two or three. Looks like three there, making it 2nd and 13 for the Rockets. Snyder in the shotgun, trips to the left. Toss to Rice. Shakes off a couple tacklers. Goes through, pushes through. And he breaks free, and it's a touchdown for the Southern Huntington Rockets. Eli Rice on a 13-yard touchdown run. Looks like Southern might be going for two here. Got Snyder in the shotgun. Send somebody in motion. Snyder runs to the right. He bounces out to the outside. He's still up, and he gets taken down. 2-point conversion is no good. Your score now is the Trojans 26, Rockets 9.
I think the bad snap kind of messed up that timing there a little bit. I'm not sure what they were trying to do.
Maybe one or two more blocks in the right spot. Snyder might have had an opening, but he stayed on his feet for a good little while there. Reed setting up to kick off for the Rockets. Back deep is Collins. And looks like Hooper. Kick is up. Collins picks it. Shakes off a couple people. He's still moving, but he's wrapped up and taken down at about the 49-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Trojans. Colin in the backfield by himself, 4 receivers to the left. See if he does a quarterback keeper to the right or the left here. Stops back to pass. Throws it deep. And looks to be caught. Nope, incomplete. Intended for Tyre Hooper. 2nd and 10 for the Trojans. Collins in the backfield by himself, 4 receivers to the left. He's looking to his left. He's going to pass. Caught by Hooper. And he is down the field and touchdown Trojans.
Nice throw, nice catch. Took a little bit of a bad angle. The safety didn't come in. I think he needed to cut a little bit more forward. I don't know if he would have beat the receiver there, but it would have been a little bit closer.
I think there was a little bit of a collision there for both our defenders, and that might have held the defender on him up a little bit. Rankin to kick for the extra point. And the kick is up. And it's shanked. No good. Oh, your score now is 32 Trojans, 9 Rockets.
Oh. I clicked the button and I didn't take it back to 32.
Rank to kick off for the Trojans. Back deep is Rice, Witzel, and Kerwick. And the kick is booted to the ground, picked up by Witzel. Runs into his own player, and then is taken down by Levi Hunsinger. But there is a flag on the play. Personal foul on the Trojans. Going to make it 1st and 10 for the Rockets on their own 44-yard line. Let's see if they can score again on this drive. Snyder in shotgun back by himself. Empty backfield. Fumbled. Evades a tackle. Throws and incomplete. It is intended for Watkins. Just makes it 2nd and 10 for the Rockets. Snyder in shotgun, empty backfield again. Back to pass. Throws it deep. Caught by Flood. And that is a 1st down on the Trojans' 35-yard line. Making it 1st and 10 for the Rockets.
Good protection, good throw. On the previous play, they once again had a snap roll across the ground. And as a former center, that kills me inside because it just messes up the timing of the entire play if the ball rolls along the ground like that.
I have noticed most of this game that Snyder is having to like stoop down to catch this ball. And the center needs to work on a little bit, getting that ball up a little higher. He's in shotgun again. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Steps back to pass. Evades some tackles. Still sacked in the backfield. Flag on the play. We'll see what that is. Holding on the Rockets. That is declined. 2nd down, being that he's brought down on a sack. That makes it 2nd and 20 for the Rockets on their own, or on their Trojans' 45-yard line. Snyder on the shotgun. Empty backfield. Steps back to pass. Overthrows his receiver just by a little bit there. Witzel was the intended receiver, bringing up 3rd and 20 now for the Rockets.
It's kind of hard-bringer at this point in the game, and they're bringing the pressure now. They know you're going to throw it. And so Snyder's getting hit hard, too. Oh, it looks like Snyder's actually coming off the field for this play.
It's a strange turn of events. So they got Flood as a running back. It looks like they have Rice in a quarterback. Fumbled snap. And he takes off. He's still going. And he gains about a good 15 yards there. I think that brings up, looks like maybe 4th and 5 or 4th and 7. Even on a fumbled snap there, he still got pretty decent yards.
I'll tell you what, there he made something out of nothing there. There didn't look like much there, and he snuck through a hole.
It's 4th and 6 for the Rockets now. Rice back in shotgun. There's a throw. Throws it deep. And intended for, look like, Kerouic? Nope, Witzel on the play. No, it was Kerouic. Intended for Kerouic. Illegal shift on the Rockets. That penalty is declined, and then his turnover on downs. It is now Trojans ball, 1st and 10 on the 32-yard line, 31-yard line. Collins in shotgun. Bobbles the snap. Goes off to the right side. Evades some tackles. Breaks free. Collins is down the field. Nobody near him. Touchdown Trojans.
Oh, we missed tackles. We missed 2 tackles.
Rankin to attempt the point after. Kick is up. And it's good. Their score now is Trojans 39, Rockets 9.
That was, once again, not another clean execution of the extra point, but he did get it there.
The kid's got a good leg on him. Rank set to kick off for the Rockets. Rice, Witzel, and Kerouic back deep for the Rockets. The kickoff is squibbed, bobbled by Witzel, and downed at about the 15-yard line. Rice in the backfield shotgun. Takes a snap, runs to the right. Still on his feet. He's still going. Gain of about 12 there. It's a first down for the Rockets. Rice back in shotgun again. Hand off to Flood up the middle. Pushes through, and he's still running. Flood to the outside. He's still running. Taken down at about the 47-yard line on Mount Union side. First down, Rockets.
It's not like they can't run the football. They have been running it successfully when they get a little bit of a seam. They just haven't had that many runs tonight. They got forced into throwing situations early.
I just hope they don't lose heart the rest of the game. They still got a quarter left. They still can put some points on the board. I think at this point, they're just playing for pride. So they just need to keep playing their hearts out, finish this game strong. Rice and shotgun. Flag on the play. False start on the Rockets. Still first down, but now it's first down and 15. Rice in the shotgun. Takes off to the right. Pushes his way back to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of about 6 on the play, making it 2nd and 10 now for the Rockets. Rice and shotgun. Takes the snap, hands off to Flood. Going up the middle, who pushes his way for about 4 yards there. Bringing up 3rd and 6 for the Rockets. Rice and shotgun, trips to the right. Takes off to the left. Pushes his way. He's still on his feet. Drives about 7 yards there, making it 1st and 10 for the Rockets.
Good, strong running there. Offensive line is holding up on their blocks. They're finding holes. Looks good.
If only they'd have been doing this the entire game. That's the issue. Let's see if they can push down and score here with a little less than 3 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Rice and shotgun, empty backfield. Looks like he's back to pass. Tosses to Flood, incomplete. making it 2nd and 10 for the Rockets. Rice and shotgun. Empty backfield. Rolls out to his right. Got some blocking. And he slips. And there's a flag on the play. Penalty against the Rockets. Taking them back 10 yards. 15. 12 yards? $15 yards. Personal foul on the Rockets. Looks like there was a kerfuffle off the sideline there at the end of the play. Rice in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Throws to Flood, but is quickly gobbled up. Loss of yards there, making it 4th and very long. Rice back to punt. Back deep is Collins and Scott. Good boot. Collins on the outside. Racing through a ton of defenders. Still on his feet. Finally brought down at about the 39-yard line by Eli Rice. 41-yard line, I mean. There's an injury on the field now.